Hi, and thank you for joining me for my weigh-in update. So do excuse the disheveled look about me today, but I've just managed to grab 10 minutes to sit down and do this because, yeah, I'm a day late recording it. I wasn't late in weighing. I think some of you thought that I was weighing today. Today is Tuesday, although I keep thinking it's Monday today, but it is Tuesday. And yesterday was the bank holiday. So I weighed yesterday as normal on the Monday, but we were busy. We were doing things yesterday, so I just didn't get time to sit down and record my weigh-in. I done my shopping haul. I done that separately this time. I thought I'd see how it goes doing it like that rather than putting it on my daily what I eat in a day. So just to trial it out and see how it goes. So I weighed yesterday morning, on Monday morning as usual. And I got to think now because it's all, you know what I mean? After the bank holiday, everything seems to be all jumbled around. So I had a week, didn't I? I've been on 1,425 calories again because I had been over again last Monday on weigh day. And the week's gone really well. As I'm saying every week, I've had some really delicious food, really enjoyed everything I've eaten. And yeah, I've just, I've kept my protein as much as I can. I've kept it to the amount that NutriCheck say for me to have. I feel like I've had a really good week. And then, of course, on Sunday, we went to a party for the celebration of the coronation. So we went to a party there. Now, Sunday, I don't know if you have seen my vlog, you'll see it was a very strange day of food Sunday. And we thought that at the party there'd be, like sandwiches, there'd be savory stuff. But all there was cake, and that was it. It was just all cake and scones. So when you've got that all in front of you and you're hungry anyway, it's kind of hard to resist. I don't care who you are, but it is damn well hard. And I tried to resist and I couldn't. And I was hungry because I'd only had I think I had salmon and rice and broccoli for lunch. That's right. And the broccoli, I haven't, as always, rushing. I didn't leave my broccoli cook long enough. And yeah, it was rock hard. So anyway, I didn't have a very nice lunch at all. So I gave in and had a piece of this coffee and walnut cake, which I allocated so many calories for. But it is difficult, isn't it, if you're not weighing it or whatever. So I would imagine it probably came in more than what I'd allocated it for. It was just a bit of a off day really on Sunday. And I was a bit peed because it was the day before weigh-in. But it's just one of those things. I mean, it doesn't happen very often. And then, yeah, as I say, I then weighed yesterday morning. Now, when I weighed in the week, which obviously most of you know, I do get on the scales throughout the week and check. So when I got on the scales in the week, I'd had a loss, and so I was feeling quite pleased and thinking that come Monday, this could be even more by then. So I was quite excited to get on the scales because I thought, but was the excitement worth it? Well, no, because I actually maintained, which I thought was a little bit unfair, to be honest, because I thought that apart from that on the Sunday, I thought that I'd had a good week and I would have carried on with the loss that I'd seen earlier on a few days ago. But I've said this so many times. It doesn't take a lot for me to gain weight. It really doesn't. And I mean, some people may be thinking, well, she got to have eaten more than that. I mean, obviously I haven't gained weight, but what I mean is I had gained weight in a way because I had lost weight, when I looked, but now then I'd maintained. So the weight that I'd lost, I had gained. But I hadn't gained from the previous official weigh-in on the Monday. I hope I'm making sense. So yeah, and I know that I haven't eaten anything to have made that happen. All that it was on the Sunday. So yeah, I was a little bit annoyed that that happened, but the way my body works, it's, you know, I wasn't too thing about, because it's just how I work. So now yesterday you would have seen that Amber made a gorgeous chocolate brownie with meringue on top, and it wasn't any good to eat on the Sunday anyway, because she took some to the party, and then we kept some, and I didn't want to have any on the Sunday anyway because of weigh day. So obviously I didn't let that, you know, it didn't enter my mind of wanting any, but I made my mind up that on the Monday I would have some. So yes, I had some, and I had a little bit more. And then, so I'm telling you the truth here, because, you know, I'm here nearly every day, so there's no point beating around the bush, there's no point pretending, you know. So I'm always honest with you, and that's why I was annoyed that I didn't get a loss that I thought I would, because, you know, there was nothing that I'd done that I shouldn't have had a loss. So anyway, yeah, so I had a little bit more, and then it was a busy day yesterday. Now, we don't do takeaways hardly ever. We can go months and months and months and months without takeaways. And we had a takeaway last weekend, last Monday, I think it was. I think it was last Monday. It was my last weigh day. So then yesterday, it was a really busy day, and it was late by the time, and I'd done shopping and everything. So anyway, it was decided that we would get a takeaway. And as I say, we don't have takeaways. I mean, we're saving money at the moment for some building. So we don't want to waste money on takeaways, but we chose to have a takeaway. And it was a Chinese again. Now, I didn't enjoy this Chinese when I was eating it, but I ate it. And I didn't pick out, again, I said this before, I had 3 sweet and sour chicken balls, and I had a spoonful of egg fried rice. Then I had some of the, what's that called, chow mein. I had some of the chow mein, and then there was also some barbecue spare ribs, which I had one of, and that was it. I didn't even have any of the prawn crackers. So I had that, and then last night there was still some of the chocolate brownie left. So I cut like the tiniest piece, just because the Chinese had made me feel a bit sick, to be honest, the greasiness. So I had this tiniest piece of brownie just to get rid of that horrible taste. So that was my day. My breakfast was all on plan. My lunch was on plan. And then it was when I had the brownie and then the takeaway. And so, yeah. So I got on the scales this morning, and I know it was a silly thing to do, because obviously it wasn't true, like, it wasn't a true gain. It was salt and everything else. But do you know how much I'd gone up overnight from that? I'd gone up £4. £4 I was gobsmacked. I really was gobsmacked. And I know I'm going to have people saying that, you know, it's not true weight. I know that. But to think that that happened so quickly. So I am really annoyed with myself, in the fact that I had the second piece of the brownie, and then after the Chinese I had another little bit more. But I really enjoyed the brownie. I didn't enjoy the Chinese, I got to admit, but the brownie I really enjoyed. So I just regret eating the Chinese. Anyway, so obviously yesterday would be set as an easier day. it possibly would have been over an easier day. The calories would have been more than an easier day. So what I've decided to do this week, I've set it that it was an easy day yesterday, but, you know, I don't really know what it ended up being. So it would mean then that my other days are 1,425. I'm going to try and go for 1,400 as many days as possible. I mean, it's not always possible, but if I can, I will. I might be possibly going, I've got a funeral tomorrow. We're not going to the wake, but we are going to be going for a meal. And I think that they're talking about Toby Carvery. Now that can be extremely high, I know. So I'm not sure how tomorrow's going to pan out. And it's just, I could do without it, to be honest. But so I'm going to try my best to keep those calories down as much as I can. And then Saturday night, we have this 60th birthday party to go to. So I don't know what next week's weigh-in is going to bring. Because of obviously the way things are now after this weigh-in this morning. Then I've got this tomorrow. Then I've got the party Saturday. So I don't know. I mean, but what I've decided to do now on a weigh day is I am going to film what I eat. Because I'm not one of these that will film, well, I want you to see. What I eat is what you see. So, you know, and now I'm not filming on a weigh day. It's like, oh, well, I can just have this. I can just have that. And it doesn't do me any favors. So I am going to film on a Monday as well, because it'll keep me accountable, and that's what I need. So yeah, and I had the worst night's sleep last night because I kept feeling sick. I think it was probably my gallstones playing up or something, but it was just like regurgitating. What's that word? Regurgitating in my tummy. And yeah, I just felt so uncomfortable. So eating this rubbish really doesn't suit me. It really doesn't. And I haven't felt the best all morning, up until lunchtime, where I have felt better now. So yeah, it serves me right. I ate it. I really enjoyed the brownie, but the Chinese, no. I wish we hadn't wasted the money, but it's one of those things. So yeah, I had to maintain. I'm really not happy that I had that maintain, considering there was a loss earlier on a few days before that. So we will just continue on and see what happens for next Monday. And as I said, I will try my best to have 1,400 as many days as possible. So I can try and, you know, even if I had to maintain again next week, I just don't want to see again if I can help it. But anyway, so that is my weigh-in update this week. And maintain. So yeah, and then after this party, there isn't really anything else to get in the way for a while, and I just need to focus on my holiday. So that will be what I will be doing after the party. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you all had a fantastic bank holiday weekend, and it's all back to normal now. Well, for a couple of weeks, and then it's another half term for the kids and another bank holiday. So anyway, yeah, so I will catch you all again either later on for my what I eat in a day, or if you're just here for my weigh-in update, then I'll see you next Monday. So thanks for watching. Bye.